I left my 28-year marriage because there was a Porsche in my driveway. When I asked him whose it was, he said it was his and that he'd been thinking about it and researching it for a while. And he added, "Isn't it a beauty?" I couldn't believe that he'd been actively thinking about getting this expensive car that he didn't need, and then got the car and never mentioned it to me. No matter how hard I tried, he could not understand that I was upset that he completely left me out of this entire Porsche episode. He was functioning like a single person. He got really angry and said that I was car shaming him.
You know what my biggest regret of my divorce was? Letting the divorce dictate what I did for about the first 8 years when I started it. I literally let the court system filings, the motions, the attorneys, the judge, my ex, all the bullshit associated with him, and everything wrapped up in the divorce. I let that shit consume me so fucking much. It is my number one regret. My self-esteem was so low during those first 8 years. I lived and breathed trying to kiss a man's ass who hated my guts, who was always going to hate me, just so I could come across that our co-parenting journey was okay, when it really was not. It was a shamble. It was a shit show. And I literally tried everything I could to make it perfect for my kids, when in reality, I was only causing more problems because I was showing my kids that boundaries don't matter, self-worth wasn't important, and that I could just, let someone fuck me up with their words. Don't be me. Take care of yourself during this journey.
Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's fucking sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. Fucking this one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone all by myself. And which was supposed to be soft and comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband.
Today is day 1 back at work since my 5-year marriage has come to an end. And I don't know how to feel. I do want to be distracted, be back at work, but because that's where we met, I think there's going to be a lot of wave of emotions today, and everyone asking where I've been and what's happening. So yeah, I just find a bit of comfort, like vlogging and speaking to someone and letting it out. If I need to cry, I'll cry. If I just need to let the emotions out, and I know that I need to deal with it head on, and that's part of the healing process, and about starting from zero again. And it's hard to, start from zero again after 5 years, but there's people that have been through a lot worse, so I cannot complain. Alhamdulillah. I know that my person is still out there somewhere, and I need to heal in order to be ready to meet them, because I know I deserve it. And if it's not in this life, it will be in the afterlife. So I'm happy regardless. I'm waiting for the ease, inshallah. Tawakkaltu ala Allah. Bye guys.
She ruined her marriage of 5 years, and now she's sitting here, looking lost, talking about how hard it is to start over from zero. Well yeah, that's what happens when you throw away a whole marriage. Now, she's out here convincing herself that her person is still out there, just waiting for her to heal before they magically appear. Sis, what if your person was the man you just left? What if there's no perfect soulmate hanging around, waiting for you to finish your self-discovery phase? Let's be real. Healing isn't going to summon Prince Charming out of thin air. If anything, it's going to make her realize that she had something good and self-sabotaged it. But of course, that's not a fun thought. So instead, she's clinging to the idea that the real love of her life is just waiting for the right time to enter the chat. Modern dating is not that forgiving. 5 years is a long time.
As a woman who is in the middle of a divorce at 52, I have few regrets. I was in a marriage for 25 years, 27 in a relationship. And if you are in your 20s, and you are in your 30s, and you are just in the early stages of getting married, building your career, these are my thoughts to you. Maintain your own bank. Make sure you have credit cards in your own name. These don't include being a secondary card holder. Maintain